biggest hole in JavaScript, the biggest missing feature. There's no way to namespace your definitions. People have come up with all sorts of tricks to work around it. You can create module objects, you can nest them, you can create anonymous functions, you can do all kinds of stuff, but it's all working around the fact that the language doesn't have this. Clojure, and therefore ClojureScript, has it built in. We define a namespace, give it a symbolic name. Any functions we define in that namespace will be unique to that namespace. So I can define two functions with the same name. I can call them by using a qualified name in another namespace, and they're never going to clash with each other. So I mentioned there were ways to dispatch on type, and Clojure actually has two mechanisms for dispatching on type, one called protocols and the other called multi-methods. ClojureScript supports both. I'm not going to talk about multi-methods here. Instead, I'm just going to focus on protocols and point out some interesting things we can do with them. ClojureScript is running on JavaScript, which of course is a prototypal inheritance system, which has all sorts of interesting properties, interesting things you can do. You can go into the prototype of one of the built-in classes and modify it. You can actually add new capabilities onto an existing type. This seems really great until you tried to load two libraries that both do the same thing with the same name on the same type with different implementations, and then you're in trouble. So now often people will recommend don't try to do that because there is no namespacing for these method names, and it's too easy to have clashes, and it's very hard to debug when they occur. So protocols are an alternative